Hi everyone, my name is Daniel. I'm the owner of Elite Furniture Moving, and today I want to go over some of the lawn care and maintenance spreadsheet. This is a part three, and I just want to go over some of the conclusions and what did we learn from this experiment. All right, so let me say something that the lawn care can be like pretty good business model for some of the people who live in maybe in the suburbs, or for some other people um, who live in let's say place where there are bigger loans and there's less competition, like on skilled laborers. um, as of us, it was not a good fit, and I do not say that we it's impossible to make it work, or it's kind of some bad type of activity to do lawn maintenance or lawn care. Now, of course, it's a pretty cool, interesting thing, and it just didn't work for us. So today I want to go over some of the reasons and main mistakes why it didn't go for us, and I hope that will be helpful for someone. So the first mistake is we ordered a professional logo, slogan, and all that stuff before we checked if people willing to pay, and before we found out, um, before we did maybe 10 or 15 jobs uh, at our prices. So what we did a bunch of cleanups in the beginning, and once we started doing maintenance, we understood that maintenance is not that profitable, and overall, this service may not be that profitable. So, but we already ordered the logo, and we already ordered the kind of all this stuff. So that was our first mistake. We should have checked if it was enough money for us, if it was good for us before we order any kind of branding or logo. That we spent probably around like $500 on that. So next time we do not pay for branding company, do not order shirts or designs unless we did 10, 15 jobs, and we understood that there's a good profit margins. Okay, so number two is generally it's better to avoid jobs with a low barrier to entry, since there would be a lot of skilled competition. Like, for example, one guy with a lawnmower and a truck, and unless you want to hire contractors to go just to do lead generation. Okay, so with this one, we found that it's generally better to avoid um, jobs, as it says, with low barrier to entry, because it's very hard to compete with someone who has just a truck lawnmower, works for cash, does not have an insurance, sometimes even car insurance, sometimes maybe not speaking good English, and with those people it's very tough to compete on price, and yeah, prefer not to compete on price with those people, basically. um, all right, so let's go number three. Talk to at least few owners of the businesses in my area, and if there is none, then maybe that means that there's not much money in those businesses, or people need something else in my area. So let's say we try to call some couple few business owners and ask how many crews they have, and most of the business owners that we're able to find on Google, they would say they just have one crew and that's their work. And we yeah we didn't speak to enough people. We didn't get enough details to kind of know about this type of business, and possibly it's just people just do not need that many of the additional lawn care services or stuff like that in our area. So the next time, if I ever start doing something, I'll have to talk to some business owners first to make sure that they're just to ask different questions and see how much money they make and what kind of their job looking like, right? Because we just that's not our goal to have just one crew driving around the town and helping out with the jobs. We want to try to kind of send kind of good guys to help people, and a lot of them hopefully. So yeah, that's that.